Good morning to all the beautiful people around the world. How are you going out there, my space secrets? It is Tuesday, March 16th, 2010. Now, there's a lot of interesting developments as of late to all my subscribers in Australia. How about this cyclone? Coming closer to the Queensland coast ever so carefully. Cyclone Ului, I think it's pronounced. Cyclone Ului. Many interesting weather patterns are developing. And it's pelting with rain here in the background, so I hope you can hear me. But even though the cyclone is nowhere near us, it's interesting to see these weather patterns in 2010. Yes, and a lot of our newsletter members have been interested in all of this. If you're not aware, we're actually saying that the Haiti earthquake was a warning for something bigger, as we were monitoring the situation, and not even a month later, the earthquake in Chile occurred, and this was I think it was the biggest earthquake on record ever. So, I was not really surprised because we had seen these patterns develop, but it was just amazing to see such events occur so early in 2010. Anyway, it's a subject we'll save for another time. The markets overnight were all over the place, and in fact, we're looking at the S&P here, a little bit of a double top pattern. Not sure, but the government is trying its best to put an upbeat pattern on the market and to keep the markets afloat with more BS and untrue numbers. Anyway, there was big fears about the house prices in London, which were down on previous numbers, and that spooked the market a little in the morning, and then we actually shot back up in the afternoon. And there were more comments overnight about many regulations that could be coming into the financial institutes and the major corporations, and this also added a lot of selling pressure to the markets as well. With the expirations that are happening in a lot of the futures contracts, we would expect volume to be very light going through the week. So I doubt the volatility will be there. There were more comments overnight about, and it's interesting for me to see comments come out of Europe and that were hinting that Germany now may be backing down from helping the Greece debt crisis. And, this has set a little bit of worry back into the market and into that area, because the Greece crisis is still a major issue if you're not aware. And I think it is major that we need to look at the housing market when you look at the employment situation, because they go hand in hand. I think that there is a lot of pressure coming from these numbers, even if they lie to you. And the idiot Ben Bernanke is walking a tightrope, and he's starting to see the issue. The issue being that some people, even though the economy is still struggling, some people are doing very well and some people are doing horribly bad, and he doesn't know what to do. He's meant to be Mr. Fix-It and an expert in the Great Depression. Yes, right, but in my opinion, if you're going to keep the rates down, even if you raise the rates a little bit, it's not a good thing. At the moment, that could be their only ammunition, but I think their only ammunition now is to bankrupt the United States of America. And I'm sure that there is going to be another bailout coming. Come on, don't act like that's not going to happen. This is all an entire joke. You should be smart enough now to see that this was all not done by accident. It's by design. You don't need me to say it. You can see what we've been saying all along. The reasons that we have been right on many occasions is just by following these guys and their patterns from many years ago. If you think it's a clear case of us versus them, then you would be correct. And that is the reason of doing what I do, to try and keep those dearest to me 2 steps ahead. It's a tricky task by anyone's imagination, I will agree, but when you go back to past events, it seems they seem to replicate themselves in similar fashion in the future, and we just use this to project trends or possible events to play out. And this technique does in fact work quite well if you've seen us or if you've been one of our subscribers or website members for a long time. In fact, we've been creating a very in-depth video to help explain this and the role of 2010 in relation to the next couple of years that are very important years in terms of the amount of history making that will be done. And I'm sure that you have heard a lot of people out there say, 2012, we're all going to die, there's going to be Armageddon, and it's going to be the end of the world. Well, in fact, that is not the case at all. And in fact, we see that 2012 is the total opposite. A brand new rebirthing, many changes, many events changes that will come, and a lot of our newsletter subscribers know about this and know exactly what we are talking about. But we'll be posting more on that, showing you later, and showing you our thoughts relating to this matter, and it will probably be in a few parts. Anyway, I want to thank you guys very much for listening and rating and commenting this video below. Thank you for your emails and kind words. I thank you all for taking special time out of the day to listen to our commentary. Thanks again. We'll keep you posted and update you soon. Have a great day wherever you are in the world, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Okay, bye.